Hey there YouTube, this is DinoDuck. Again, I'm gonna bring you my third commentated online Rome Total War battle. This time I am commanding the Armenians. And my opponent commanding Macedon is Captain Kick Butt. How original. We could inspect my army for a start. 4 heavy spearmen with gold attack, 3 archers with bronze attack, 2 Armenian legionnaires without any upgrades, my support infantry that is, and then I got 5 cataphracts with bronze defense and bronze attack upgrades. This was a 10k CWB bell on the Syrian Flats. Why I picked the Syrian Flats and not the grassy ones. My last one was on the grassy flats. I don't want all my videos to look the same. I will try to do as many maps different as possible. I've done the Macedonian ruins, the grassy flats, and now I'm doing the Syrian Flats, and I will try to do each and every one and not play at the grassy flats all the time, which a lot of people do. Let's inspect his army. Also, over here he's got 5 phalanx pikemen, which aren't the best pikemen Macedon has to offer. Kinda half good, not very good. They didn't have any upgrades either, so those won't be a problem. But it's their numbers that is the problem. And he's got 1 companion cavalry and his general's bodyguard, 2 Cretan archers with no upgrades, another companion cavalry. He's got 2 in total, and now he's got 4 Cretan archers in total and 3 of these royal pikemen. So what I do is I put a high priority on the royal pikemen because of them being a much stronger force. Their fighting capabilities are much higher than mine. Heavy spearmen, which are like they are the only phalanx that the Armenia has to offer. I think they're decent, but the royal pikeman beats them by far. So I'm gonna skirmish down his pikemen here, but then I regret and start shooting at his archers instead because of their long range and them being able to shoot at me constantly, killing my archer force, and later on they will just continue through my army. I clearly see in the beginning I've got the cavalry advantage. He's got the infantry advantage though. If I can just use gaps or something in his army, that would be good. I could just smash in with my highly armored cataphracts. He's using fire over here. I think I'm winning that one. Yeah, I'm winning that one. But then he's got 2 more over here firing. He's moving forward 1 of his companion cavalry from the left side. Yeah, he split his army up into 2, which really isolates his right one from the left one. And I will show you when I try to focus on that one. What I try to do here, I try to go for the companions here, which managed to rout my archers. That's bad. Yeah, he starts to rout when he disengages them from the fight. That's what they do. You usually don't disengage your soldiers from a fight like that, because they will just rout anyways when you disengage. When I say disengage, I mean make them run away from the fight. Over here I station my cataphracts to get a part of his royal pikemen busy, and over there my whole infantry force, half of it, is on its way to deal with these ones. I now turn to face his pursuing companion cavalry over here, where I calculated that mine would beat him in a fight, and mine being upgraded and all, so I didn't really doubt in that, and they started routing. Here he puts up his general against 2 of my cataphracts. Okay, but he didn't die there instantly anyways. but if his general dies, it will have a great demoralizing effect. I should really try to get that demoralizing effect. I will need it because of his infantry. Him having lower quality infantry like phalanx pikemen, I just need to get the general, get away his royal pikemen, and then maybe the low quality infantry that which he's got maybe work to my advantage, and I could win by him getting the lower quality infantry. I'm just stationing my cataracts around, making him move with his phalanx part of his army. Those ones charge. He charges in regular formation. He actually charges when I am not looking. So lucky for me, he charged in the regular formation. So I noticed it and managed to get mine out of there. Here, since these guys are very, I think they'll rout in any second now, because of them being surrounded by royal pikemen. These guys not really doing anything, about to be surrounded as well. Here they will start to rout. All I've got left now is two phalanx units. I charge into his royal pikemen just head on. They managed to turn around and slaughter lots of my cataphracts. Very bad. There's one of my... Okay, yeah, I've only got one phalanx fighting now. This does look bad for me. I've got two of these legionnaires over here. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with them, because running into his phalanx with them isn't really the best idea. I will just try to use my cavalry advantage as much as possible, get down his general from now on, and find gaps in his... Here he charged again in regular formation, which leaves my legionnaires, gives them the chance to throw their pila and charge while they are reforming. So that was a bad move by him. I'm just hoping that I could get down his general as fast as possible and make mine survive. Here I managed to rout one of the royal pikemen, which was great, which leaves my heavy spearmen relatively intact. They started at 81, now they're 74 left. That's good. I will need that one to make the initial, to counter his phalanx. Hope it will. Here I will rout that one as well. That was awesome. As you see, I'm just trying to do hammer and anvils now on his isolated royal pikemen, and he's just really leaving his general shows his value. Oh yeah, great. Has been killed. That was good. Now some started routing here, stopped routing. These ones 24 heavy spearmen. That's good. I could have them on the side, just break his formations, something like that. And over here I'm pursuing with one cataphract. I don't want these back. Okay, no, I'm going for the archers. Well, I don't want those back. I think I did pursue them afterwards. What I gotta do now, I gotta regroup and start to form in some sort of attacking formation. What's he doing over here? I have no idea. He should be going... Okay, those pikemen stopped routing. I thought I did chase those down, but I didn't. These guys are just chasing some archers. Over here, another unit routed. That's his companion cavalry. It's been stopped routing for like 3 separate times now. And I'm just regrouping. Okay, yeah, he's forming into a square. I really prefer not fighting people fighting in squares. This does not make interesting. I could lose this because of him having a large square. I'm just gonna inspect his square a bit. He's not being careful enough with constructing his square. As you see here, he's got no phalanxes pointing out here. So if I can just focus all my power in these edges here, where he doesn't have any defense. I should be able to bleed him out. Just get down as many as possible, and when I've created a gap, and when their phalanxes are messed up and not in formation anymore, I could just smash in with my Carafrax and make him rout. Because these guys, this square is made of phalanx pikemen with lower morale and lower defense than these guys, the royal ones. Those ones are yeah, he's just only got one royal pikeman left. So that one, he's smart of him to put reserves over here. Hope he doesn't use them. Hopefully he will neglect them, forget about them. But I don't think he will. He's got everything in screen, he can just watch everything. I'm still regrouping, because I got one of my Cataphracts over there, a long way ago. I've got some archers left. I did leave them very unattended and vulnerable, so he just chased them down repeatedly with different cavalry, with infantry. He managed to do that because I didn't have skirmish mode on. I turn it off when I start a battle. I don't want them running around. I want it like organized and structured in the beginning. There I really should have let them do for themselves, and I should have got the skirmish mode on when they were so vulnerable. And here I go into phalanx formation just so my defense up front gets higher and the arrows don't do as much damage, and by that way not killing as much of my men. By now I've decided that this small force of 24 spearmen is gonna station over here, be able to go for his edge over there, and that other one will stand here and face a little bit more powerful resistance, but him being upgraded and a strong phalanx unit, he should be able to bleed them out pretty good in that corner over there. And I've got these legionnaires. They are gonna smash into the lines of this square once the phalanx has been disrupted by my phalanx. And my Carafrax is the last stage in my plan. First the pikemen, first the phalanx to mess up his box, and then the legionnaires to further mess it up, create a gap. Then in that gap I will rush in Carafrax. Hopefully by that he will rout or just lose a lot of men. So yeah. As I said earlier, I'm just forming up here, and I'm gonna go for his weak spots in the edges. My archers are getting some good shots on hits, Cretan archers, but that doesn't really matter because I'm gonna get into these square eventually anyways. Here I form up to a wide rank, so none of his phalanxes are able to reach them, so that only my guys could go for those two squadrons over there. And I've got one legionnaire each supporting these guys, able to smash in and just okay. My edge tactic now should be coming into place. Let's see. Yeah, as you can see, none of my pikemen are being even touched by his, and I'm just mashing through here, killing a lot of men, which was my plan. He's running out of archers, charging towards my pikemen. See if he kills anyone. Still 24. Every man is useful right now because of my numbers disadvantage. Okay, he killed 2 with this archer charge. Killed 3 with this archer charge. So I just ran my cavalry into him. And here, as you can see, they have really made almost a gap acceptable for my legionnaires to smash into. he is not assisting with his reserves, these ones, the Royal Pikemen. If he would have done that earlier, that I wouldn't have got so good a messing up. So a big gap, and where that gap is, his phalanx is messed up. Doesn't have a phalanx here. Now he is supporting those ones. I changed my mind and moved those ones, the 21 heavy spearmen, who were gonna be stationed here originally, but he moved those guys over there, so I just figured I'd move them here and help disrupt his box. Now I'm moving my cataracts into place. I want to get out his Royal Pikemen once and for all. And my guys are winded, these ones. 56, 32 guys left. Now those ones, yeah, they route, 2 route, 3 route. Awesome. Right now he's really not in form, but is he gonna manage to get up to my... No, I withdraw most of them in time, my cataracts that is. Now while everyone are routing, I have to use this and route as many as possible before those guys come back. I've got to win this now, otherwise no chance. Okay, I left 1 to pursue, I don't want them back, and I've got nothing returning. With those ones routed, another one routes, which causes another one, and there I use my cavalry to its full potential, managed to rout them all. This is mainly how I would counter a box. This time he did make a box of low morale units, which made it much easier for me. If that would have been Spartans, I wouldn't have a chance. Thank you, Captain Kickbutt, and of course, thank you for watching. This has been a pleasure, and DinoDuck out.